Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Minecraft Hardcore. Just a few disclaimers, really quick. I'm still sick, so I'm gonna be constantly muting myself again. That could have been timed better. I had a sneeze. Uh, B, of course, internet still has the chance of going out. That's just kind of how things have been happening recently, of course. And C, today is still gonna be more of a chill day. I didn't really have a plan going into this until a little bit ago, and even then, that plan isn't that great. Uh, Currently, my plan is I want to make a super smelter-esque area. Give me a second. But yeah, I want to make a super smelter-esque area. But I also want to make it look a little bit nicer than my builds have been. So, yeah, we're going to be working on that, which means that I need some building materials because I've had a lot of spruce wood, I know that. But I'd like a few different other wood types. I would like to have the different types of stone, maybe some clay to make bricks, that kind of thing. Without further ado, I say we should probably get into it, shall we? I don't know how long today's stream is going to be. Last Minecraft stream was about an hour and 40 minutes. Our last terrain stream was around 2 hours. So it can be anything. Oh yeah, I remember we got these guys. I'm very happy we got them. Oh, I just realized also, this is the first time in a while we actually haven't ended stream down in the, little room down here. There's two. There's the third one. Okay. So, let's see, what are we God. OBS is not like me at the moment. We definitely have a bunch of stone. Definitely have a bunch of cobblestone. Okay. Getting some cobbled deep slate would be nice. And regular deep slate, so deep slate mining might be a good idea today. I want to grab some more coal. So that's also a thing I would like to do. Sand we're doing decent on. And then these will honestly probably come with getting the deep slate. Hey, buddy. I'm very happy we got these ablaze, by the way. Oh, is there anything else I want to really mine at the moment? I don't know why I put an item frame on here. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and put another rack in there, but it's not really gonna matter in the end. So yeah, I guess let's get started. I do actually need my other pickaxe, one of my other pickaxes, so that we can grab the coal that's on the outside. And I did just sleep, yes I did, okay. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. It's currently Friday. Good job, you made it to the end of the week, another week. My week's actually been quite easy because I only had classes Monday and Wednesday this week. Ooh, that's some choppy frame rate. That wasn't even OBS, that was just Minecraft that time. But yeah, we're gonna be getting as much... Do I have some torches on me? I do have some torches, okay, that's good. We're gonna be getting as much coal as we can from all this. I'm actually gonna keep my shield on me just in case we get like a creeper or something. That's honestly what I'm terrified of at the moment, is just creeper jumping down. Because it's very dark. Also, if you see in my other, like, can I not just drop into that? Well, I can jump into it, I know that much. But if you haven't seen my other hardcore worlds, I don't have that great a history with creepers. Of course, some of them are for my own stupidity, which I can only blame myself for, but other ones are just creepers. I never really understood the fear of a creeper drop. That would also be why things are lagging a lot. That makes more sense. There we go. I don't know why the... Oh, right, because I had to change... what are they called? I went from 1.17... I went from 1.19.2 to 1.17.1. Not updates. That's not like the... Like, updates does work, but that's not the word I was thinking of. Version. That's what I switched versions between streams. That was the issue. I'm gonna put some more torches around here. And also I can grab some gravel. And also break a hole into the outside, apparently. Just gotta be careful. Okay, how much coal have we got now? Oh, almost 4 stacks. That's actually pretty good. Is there any down there? No, I don't really see any down here, but I will, however, put a nice torch around here. God, I cannot wait until I'm not sick anymore. That'll be a nice day. There's been, like, sneezing and coughing a lot. It hasn't been anything too, like, problematic. It's just been annoying. At the beginning, it was actually kind of worrisome because it basically felt like someone was shoving... Like, it just felt like I was being stabbed in the throat, basically, which was not fun, obviously. And I'll be honest, I have a high pain tolerance, so me feeling that is just really weird to me. I know you guys probably don't care, but I just thought I'd say that. I remember back a few years ago when I had to go to class, right? Or yeah, I had to go to school. But I woke up and like I just had this searing pain in my throat. Like, it really hurt. And I just laid in bed, and at some point my mom came in, because usually I'm not that bad at getting up on my own. I got quite used to it. Like, I wouldn't, like, oversleep or anything. But I think I just stayed in bed for too long because my mom came in and she was like, "Are you doing okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, my throat just, like, really hurts right now." And she just looked at me and was like, "Okay, something's wrong." Because she knows that I don't usually complain about something hurting unless it's like a really bad pain. And so I went to school, and go figure, like, this was like a day of finals and stuff like that. So I had finals that day as well. Went in. sorry, yeah, went in, and my first teacher was like, "Are, are you doing okay?" I was like, "Yeah, no, my throat just really hurts today." And then, if this, I doubt this teacher watches my stuff. I haven't talked to them in such a long time. But if for some reason you're watching this, hello, you were a very nice teacher. A very nice teacher. I was glad to have you. But yeah, no, they were very nice and understanding. And I guess I just didn't look too great because I was like, I guess I looked like kind of zombie-ish because that teacher asked, do you want to take a nap before the exam?" And I just looked at him and was like, "Yeah, that'd actually be quite nice." And so they went over and turned off the lights and just kind of let me rest before other people started coming in because I usually come in very early because uh my mode of transportation always came in early as well. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna be here for the time being, I guess. So teacher let me take a nap before class, and that was basically that. I went, had my classes for the day, and got back, right? Actually, I'm gonna hold on to this, and for reasons you'll see later, and I actually want to make. Yeah, this will work. I want to make some torches for reasons you'll see in a second. But yeah, like how much? Okay, we actually have a decent amount of oak. Birch. I'd like to find a birch forest, and I'd also like to go and chop down some jungle trees and get the chance. But yeah, no, that was basically that entire day. And then I got home, and I just decided, for our school, because it was finals day, right? We get out a little bit earlier than a regular day. So I got out. Man, it's already nighttime. Okay. I got out and I went home, laid down. My throat was still in like a searing pain. Oh, it's raining now. Great. But yeah, no, that happened. Uh, and what happened after that was my mom ended up calling me again. I was like, okay, I set you up for a doctor's appointment. We were taking you to the doctor's when I get home. And I was like, we don't really. Okay, I'm also very stubborn when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, it's not like, more of the person of like, we don't need to go to the doctors. We don't need to do this. Like, I feel like you're overreacting and stuff like that. I'm very, very adamant about just not. Don't get me wrong, going to the doctors is not a bad thing because they will help a lot. Because they also know what they're doing. Usually doctors know what they're doing. But yeah, I just didn't want to go to the doctors. Mom forced me to. And I'm honestly glad she did because we went to the doctors. Because I thought it was just a sore throat. I was like, it's fine. I'll be over this in just a little bit. Yeah, no, went to the doctors. They went. Man, sorry about that. If you see me like pause the game, oh, we're down in bedrock now. Nice. Uh, if you see me pause the game, uh, and you don't hear me talking, that's probably because I started having a coughing fit. To be quite honest. I have still been muted. I apologize for that. God, it's just like last night, apparently. I don't know how long I've been muted, but basically, I'll say this. I got diagnosed with strep throat. I don't remember if I said that. Yeah, diagnosed with strep throat. Got medicine for it, but the issue was I still had finals the next day as well. So I had to go ahead and grab. Okay, so I can't place here. I'm trying to figure out where the best place to put the beacon would be. Yeah, so that was already kind of like an issue, right? Like everything, as you could probably tell, had been going so swimmingly, right? 9, 7, 5, 3. Okay, so that's how tall it has to be. So instead of doing, oh my god, really? Okay, we gotta go one up. Instead of not going to school the next day, I went to school again, even though I'm pretty sure the medicine they gave me, they told me it made me more contagious. Oh, there's redstone. That's nice. Yeah, it made me more contagious. But yeah, I went to school. I guess technically I don't need to have that. Or this. Okay, before I get distracted. Again, made me more contagious. I still went to school because I needed it. We were still taking finals, so I had to finish those. And the other issue was that I also had a job at this point. Like, I was working a part-time job while I was in school. And okay. Here's the thing, right? I felt bad because these weren't like summer finals. It was this was around Christmas time. Like, this was near what a lot of people would consider winter break, or a lot of people in the Northern Hemisphere would consider winter break, right? So I went ahead, went to school, finished up my finals, but I was like, I cannot work today. There's no way I'm going to be able to work or even be any help to anyone today. I'm going to just call in. I'm going to call in sick and hopefully they can find someone to fill in my position. See, that's what I thought at that point. And here's the thing, I didn't really think anything of it, because I was, in my opinion, I was a good worker. I never called off. I always took other people's shifts. Or, not always, but I definitely took other people's shifts. A lot, at least. So it's like, okay, you know what? Hopefully they'll understand. Boy, was I wrong. I called work, got one of my assistant managers, answered, but they had to direct me over to my department manager. And here is the only thing I really took away from this. I also don't have any iron. I just realized, well, I'm gonna have to put that, whatever. What I realized was I think a lot of people had been calling off by that point. Because I called in because I didn't want to get anyone sick. And I didn't want to, like, be that guy to get people sick. So I called in, called my work. Dear lords, haste does not make this any different. I thought it would. I was very wrong. But yeah, no. Called my boss. And after I tell him that I just can't come into work because I'm not feeling well, I hope he understands, was, are you really sick or do you just not want to come into work? Like, first of all, ouch. Second of all, what was that for? I was so upset with my boss after that, and I still am, technically. I haven't forgotten about that day, and it honestly probably will never forget about that day. But yeah, no, literally, it was basically calling me a liar for saying that I just couldn't come into work. So I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't just feeling great. Okay, let's actually try to do this, like, intelligently. Let's start from here. Let's actually do this. Here, I'll put a torch over here. So hopefully that... okay. Let's hope that doesn't create a mob. 1, 2... Yep. Okay, I can't see anything. I actually can't... Okay, I gotta actually look at my other monitor to be able to see something. That's not great. So what I'm thinking, right, is that we go as far over this direction as I can. You know what, let's just do it where things start to turn into 0 block light. Okay, so that's 1, this is 0. But yeah, no. I don't know. It just really hurt that my boss was, like, thinking that I was lying about being sick. It's like, I'm not lying about being sick. I legitimately don't feel well. And at this point, because of my medicine, I was considered contagious. So, like, why would I come to work, get people sick, and again, that's all I'd be there for? I don't know. Didn't understand. But eventually, he relented and I didn't have to go to work. But I still was just very upset that day. Okay, we don't need to be this far, to be honest. Ooh, hello. Also, we're not necessarily looking for anything specific. We're just here for materials, by the way. while I'm just telling stories. How many blocks away is this? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But yeah, no. That was my story of getting strep throat. I eventually I eventually like just quit that job because I hated oh god. Just let's just say working there started becoming less and less enjoyable. I did enjoy my job at one point, but then things kept happening to where I just couldn't anymore. People I liked there were leaving. And don't get me wrong, there was like other people I liked there as well, but I don't know, I just couldn't anymore. So yeah, I go up. There's just a bunch of lava in this corner, probably, to be honest. So yeah, that's my story about getting sick. Or one of the times I got sick. But right now is obviously not as bad as that one time. If it was as bad as that one time, then I would not be streaming. Because here's the thing, while I do like streaming, if I am feeling like legitimately horrible, then I will end up just canceling stream. Technically, I should have canceled stream now, due to the fact that I like have to constantly mute myself. But I don't know. I don't feel bad not to stream, so God. The fact that I have to look at my other monitor is just kind of annoying. But, yeah. I haven't really got... There was one other time I got really sick, but I don't really remember much from it. I got sick to the point where I ended up deciding, okay, I'm gonna take a nice hot bath to feel better. Because that honestly just seemed to be like... It seemed to be an okay idea at the time. So I went and ended up taking a bath. I think I was in there for an hour. But that wasn't the thing that like shocked me the most from that. The thing that shocked me the most from like taking a bath while I was sick is I fell asleep in there. It didn't wake up until I think my mom was the one who came home that day. I was like, "Why are you like how long have you been in here?" I was like, "What time is it?" I think at that point I had been in the bath for about 2 to 3 hours. I think by that point I either had like a really bad cold or the flu. It wasn't any like strep throat or anything. It was just like very like body temperature was fluctuating a little too much. It's very cold and tired. But yeah. Gold. Technically, we don't need this, but if I ever want to decorate something with gold ore, or gold deep slate ore specifically, we have it. So yeah, I will say this, if I get sick, I get really sick. Like, there's no midway for me of getting sick. It's just I get sick or I get really sick or I don't get sick. It's one of the two. And honestly, but a lot of people are probably the same way. You might just be very, very stubborn like me, too. Where you don't want to admit you're sick, but you know deep down inside you really are. Hope that last one didn't go through the mic. It may have, and if it did, I apologize. I haven't really found that much ore down here. I don't know what the chances are of finding things this low down, but I'm mainly here is for the deep slate, so I guess it's not that bad of a thing. Yeah, it's working, so. Okay, I want to check here. Is this... Nope. Got it, so the center of the 5x5, or the 15x15s don't keep light that well. That's good to know. Let's empty out the inventory really quick. Should have probably dropped a lot of my stuff off before we came down here, which I guess I could right now. I don't want ladders. We don't really need daedalus. I do want to keep the pickaxe on me. We don't really need arrows. Bed would be nice. Boat doesn't really need to be in here. Crafting table. Not really, I guess. And we really don't need our axe. So put that up there, put this over here. We'll do something like this, perhaps? I'll just break this again. Yeah, I feel... did we ever do something like this back in, our old hardcore worlds? I know I did this back in... before I ended up starting to stream my hardcore worlds, where I would just mine out, like, a decent amount of area because I wanted a bunch of materials for building. Like, I'd mine out a huge stone area, but I don't remember doing this on stream. It's also probably for the best I didn't do it on stream. Okay, actually, you know what I should do? Just kind of mine this direction. I'm gonna shift and mine this direction just in case a lava pit appears. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be the center. There we go. Definitely mined way too far that way. Oh, hello. Oh, see you. Yeah, definitely after this, though, we are going to have to go ahead and repair our tools, which is fine. It's usually how things have to go anyway. Yeah, I just want to place that torch, just kind of give us a better area. There's no real reason filling this in, because eventually I'll be mining out there. God, I'm playing this through OBS at the moment because I can't see a lot in on my other monitor. So this is just really weird to me. Oh, right, we have to go out here. Yeah, you also might see me pause for a second. So another weird thing with my keyboard, I think I've actually talked about this before, is that you can't, like, you just can't press multiple keys at the same time. You can press 2 keys at the same time together on this keyboard, but you cannot press more than that. And with that fact, it becomes a lot harder to do some things. Yeah, we're definitely going to have enough of the smooth deep slate by the end of this. Which, for some reason, can't be cut in a, the stone cutter. Which I find kind of weird, to be honest, but, you know, whatever the game developers say, I guess. Yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. Now if I mind this way, we should just end up hitting the torch on this end. Yep, cool. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're just free to cut all this out. I'm trying to think if there's any other stories we could talk about. I don't have any, like, COVID stories. I've actually gotten pretty lucky with that. I haven't gotten COVID at all. The rest of my family has, but I haven't yet. But I do know it's not a joke and all that. I have gotten my vaccines and all that, of course. So all that's been taken care of. But yeah, no, I haven't gotten sick with COVID yet. I have heard though that like it's different for each person. Some people just get a like a really bad cold. Some people are out completely for a while. Which that sounds brutal, to be honest, but I shouldn't be too surprised. And I think we got another thing going around called like monkeypox or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm not too... I'll be honest, I don't take any advice from me. Or don't... okay, I shouldn't say don't take any advice from me, because I hope to God I give good advice sometimes. What I should say, though, is don't take everything I say as the truth. Because I know... Like, I'm not a licensed doctor. I'm not a licensed, like, I'm not a scientist. I am literally just I don't know. I'm a person on the internet at the moment, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Usually is what I like to say. But things seem to be going quite smoothly with grabbing a lot of materials. I think what we might do near the end of today is just kind of figure out a plan for how I want our super smelter to work. That's if we have the time, though. Yes, we're almost to full stack. How many spaces between these? Is it 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, it's 15. Okay, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not what I wanted to do. That's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there should be a torch here, is what I'm learning. And then if I come over here, I just got turned around. Walk this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, 7's right here. We'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, so if that... Sorry, if this is 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I should be doing 8 in, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where the torch should be, not the other spot. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that one's correct. I just messed up on the other one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Torch there. Okay. And then we can go through and start mining a little bit more. However, I'm going to start using our fortune pick to start mining this out. Because now we have a full... we'll have a full shulker box of just regular deep slate. However, I will keep the destroyer on us, just so if we run into ores. But now I want to get some cobbled deep slate. And it shouldn't mess up anything else, I believe. So this works out pretty well. And then of course we could just kind of tear through the tuff. Place that back there. Ooh, that's a lot of ore right there. Oh, I accidentally broke it too. Now we got this big chunk. Oh, I guess something else I actually wanted to talk about was, I guess a fear I've had about our last recording session. When I say last recording session, or I guess our last stream, not recording session, is that I think there's a good chance that I may have accidentally, uh, disconnected my mic a few times in the last stream, because it happened a lot when I was in Discord with some friends last night, where my mic cable kept disconnecting, and so of course they wouldn't be able to hear me. And I'm now afraid that if it was happening last night in the Discord call, that it was also happening in the stream. So if during uh Thursday's Terraria stream, I just like you can't hear me at all, I deeply apologize. Also, I should have kept some tough on me, to be honest, to fill in the patches. So yeah. And that's not there's a difference between me muting myself and forgetting to unmute myself like I just did uh not too long ago, and actually not, like, my microphone just being unplugged, if that makes sense. So it's not like there's two different things I'm worried about, let's put it that way. Honestly quite happy with how this mining session's been going. We've been getting a decent amount of materials, and also we've been getting some ores, which I'm happy about. Not a lot of ores, but we don't need to gain that many ores for me to be content with what we have, to be honest. Okay, now, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just gotta go in 7 each, where the torches are, so 9, 10. That's 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's not right at all. Or is it? No, it is right. Okay, I'm just going a little nuts. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep losing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll get more tough at least, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm actually just I'm gonna cut through here. Seems to be working out pretty well. Yeah. Okay, now we go ahead and break the rest of this. Yeah. I hope that next week though that I am back to being non-sick, which to be fair isn't much different from me being sick. I don't necessarily usually have much energy to go with anyway, which I think is why people usually fall asleep on my streams, which is fine. I'm fine because I'm fine with people fall. I've said this before. I'm fine with people falling asleep on my stream. I don't take any offense to that because I don't know. I think that if I help you fall asleep, and if you actually enjoy being lulled to sleep by my voice, all the better. I'm just glad you're enjoying my content for whatever reason. That's a lot of gold up there. I also do want to grab all this. I think the reason I keep forgetting to like unmute myself, because I did that a lot last night as well. Not on the stream, just to get on the Discord. I use Discord a lot, if you couldn't tell. But the reason I think I kept forgetting to unmute myself was the fact that I would just mute myself for long periods of time, because I would have like bad coughing or sneezing, like periods. So I just decided, well, it's not really worth it to unmute myself just to go back to sneezing and coughing and then having to mute myself, so I'm just gonna keep myself muted. And then I'd forget that I was muted. Okay, it's kind of sad that I think this would take longer if I had not broadened down this haste beacon, but I'm not too sure if it would have or not. Which, yeah, we had a decent amount of cobble deep slate. We're still gonna go a little bit longer for mining. I know we've been mining for a decent while, but like I said, today's gonna be more of a chill stream. I think possibly next week, not Monday, so it'll be Tuesday. Of next week, we'll probably get into more exciting things or just like more. Oh, I'm gonna stop talking about that now because OBS or my internet decided to die. So hi, YouTube. Just while we're waiting for internet to catch up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Eight, 9, 10, 11. I hate it when it does that. Oh. Is Twitch back? Yep, Twitch is back. Hello, Twitch. Sorry about that. But you didn't really miss much. I'm just making more tunnels. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What I was saying, though, before I realized that Twitch had gotten out, was the fact that I would like to... Oh, hello, okay. Man, I really hated doing that, sorry, just give me 1 second. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay. But... I'm thinking that, next week on stream, we're gonna be... We'll probably go ahead and try raiding either a woodland mansion or an ocean monument or both. Because I would like to get those finally done and get some of the loot from them, like the sponges and the totems of undying. But with that being also said, I would like to I'd like to go ahead and God, what would I like to do? Like I said, Super Smelter is on the agenda as well, but I'd also like to make other farms. I just haven't necessarily gone ahead and searched up other farms that I would want to build. It's like here, just for example, I guess, like Slime Farm. I haven't looked up a video for that yet, but there is, to be fair, I do know other video. I do know where I can get a slime farm schematic from, so I'm not too worried about that. Sugarcane farm, we need the slime farm, I guess, so these two are out of the question. Cobblestone farm is just getting materials and putting it in the correct spot. Tree farm is finding a good farm for that. Wither skeleton farm is something I don't want to do yet. Crop farm is good schematic or stuff like that. Melon and pumpkin farm. Honey/comb farm is also same thing. Wool farm is just time, I guess. Okay, I didn't mean to add that period. I meant to mute myself. Also, something that I do constantly is I constantly mix up my Discord mute button with my OBS mute button. That goes for some very awkward moments. Something I might honestly do after this stream is I might go ahead and take a quick nap. Because I have been feeling kind of tired today, but again, not tired enough to stop streaming. Oh, I also did dump out our inventory of stuff into our shulker boxes over there, so that's all taken care of. Yeah, man, I'm surprised. Like, we actually cleared out a decent. I guess it has been an hour though, so I shouldn't be too surprised from how much we cleared out. More redstone, always going to want more of that. Oh, I should also go ahead and swap that out. You know, I'm just going to do this. Get this quarter done. Don't know why I crouch so much. I guess I'm just really afraid of lava happening while I'm in here. But I also don't know, I don't know what I was going to say, first of all. I think I was going to say that I don't know what I'd use tough for to build with. We'll probably find a purpose for it, though, at some point. So I'm not going to stop picking it up. And even if it doesn't become a build block, it always can become item filter storage. That is one thing that we'll eventually have to go do. That's not the right pickaxe at all. That's one thing we'll have to end up going do with our gold farm is we're gonna have to go and put the filter for the swords on it. That means I also have to go ahead and clean that thing out first. And then just like redo all the like put some hoppers down there, put some item filters with like gold nuggets, gold ingots, and round flesh. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm sure we will. Okay. Also, I just realized, do we have quartz still? Because I think I'm honestly good on mining down here. We got a lot of materials that I think we need to start just take up, put into our system, and then it's nighttime, so I'm gonna actually sleep down here for the time being. Yep. The lovely 5. This will stay down here though, just because I'd like to I will come back down here for more mining materials later. But I think for the time being we have enough. What I was going to say though is I think would be a good idea, possibly, would be to, if we don't have a lot of quartz, which I'm not sure if we do or not, I honestly don't know off the top of my head, we go and grab some quartz in the nether. Then after grabbing quartz in the nether, I'd like to go grab some birch wood. Even though I don't usually build with birch, it's just good to have. Possibly go and grab some jungle logs as well. And then after that, I honestly don't know what time it'd be during that in the stream, but maybe we might want to look into also taking care of our farms. Our lilies aren't gone, right? Like, they're just down here? Okay, yeah, they're just chilling down here. All 3 of you down here? Yes, they are. Okay, cool. You are empty, so I'm actually going to throw you back in here. Just realize you two go up here. Actually, it's not you two, it's just that goes up there, and then... Okay, let's figure out my inventory situation first really quick. That, and then this actually just gets put back in there. Okay. Then the axe gets put here. Okay, I think. I think that's how it was. But the ladders... We had another stack of ladders. My god. There we go. Stack up on materials, so we don't have to worry about them later. And gravel's a different story, but that's fine. Actually, we do have a decent bit of gravel, so I shouldn't be too complaining about it. Complaining. It's an ores chest. We got some iron in here. Really? Okay. Let's do this really quick. Let's organize this a bit better. How about that? So actually what I want to do is something along the lines of this. All this up here is going to be iron blocks. So let's do that really quick. Then we're going to have the iron ingots under that. And we'll do that many iron nugget. And then what I'm going to do then is iron chunk blocks. A row of iron chunks, raw iron. And then we'll just do something along the lines of this for the ore. There we go. Gold can stay as it is. Redstone can stay as it is. Diamonds stay as it is. Lapis can stay as it is. Just the iron was getting to me. The iron was starting to annoy me, which this might honestly might have to change later because we're gonna be getting a lot more iron in the future. And now, just realized I have a stack of iron chunks in my inventory, or raw iron. Sorry. Hey Ash, that's the wrong chest. Hope you're having a good day today. Or if it's not good, at least an okay day. What do you do? I'm currently just chilling and getting some resources because I have plans to do some build projects in the future, and I'd rather just have the materials on hand. So I went and got a decent amount of deep slates. I got some tuff, got some gravel. Probably will go ahead and be getting birch and jungle logs in a second. Yeah, so today's just a chill gathering stream. And what I just realized, I'd like to go ahead and harvest our farms. Because they're ready. Not too surprising, we've been down in the mines for about an hour. Yeah. Hope you're having at least an okay day. Yeah, it's good to see you. Also had to make sure I wasn't muted. That would have been awkward to say the least. Let me eat. Okay. Yeah. I'm planning for like next week to be able to do a decent amount of, well, at least the starting next week to do some builds, some more farms, and possibly some raiding of woodland mansions and woodland mansions. We know of one woodland mansion, but the woodland mansion and the ocean monuments. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull out this. Drop our carrots in there, drop our seeds in there. And now for the potatoes. It's good to get a like decent stack of these now, so that when I end up wanting to make a crop farm, we can just we have the supplies to start said crop farm. Which I actually need to make sure the design I'm thinking for said crop farm will work in like spawn chunks, or else it kind of defeats the purpose. I feel like we should have more wheat. Maybe all the wheat wasn't grown yet. I broke a torch. That wasn't intentional. There we go. Nice 80 Is this a 4x10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, it's a... Maybe it doesn't work like I think it does. I don't know. Is this looting axe? Or, sorry, fortune. Looting axe. And that actually isn't too far off. You can get a looting axe, but I don't think that's in this update. I think it's in whenever the combat update comes out. If that combat update comes out, but you know. Okay. Something I'm going to start doing. Chests specifically for potatoes and carrots. Let's drop those in. Potatoes. Carrots. I need to put the dripstone away. Yeah, just look how much cleaner this this whole thing become. Also, I don't know why I put pumpkins in there. Pumpkins goes in here. Also put away my netherite hoe. Here we go. Seeds goes in here. Along with the wheat. And poisonous potatoes go in there too. Okay. Now we need to find a birch forest or a jungle. I know what direction a jungle's in. But finding a birch forest would probably be a little bit harder. Either way, just gonna see if we can find either of those. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Okay. I need my Elytra. Which I apparently didn't put away my rockets for, so. Well, that was a waste of a rocket. Let me actually make more rockets, which if I want to make more rockets, I need more paper. We'll just turn all this into... Something's not adding up here. There it is. Because we do have ourselves some gunpowder. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Just do that. They're there when we need them. Oh, right, I traded all my paper with the guy that gave me the map to the Woodland Mansion. I forgot about that. So yeah, we're gonna go this way, because I know this is the direction of the jungle. But hopefully we've run into like a birch forest or something beforehand. OBS is probably not going to like this because it's going to be like, there's too much encoding, I need you to stop. But, oh well. Oh, yep, here's a birch forest. Well, for the most part. So we'll go through here, chop down a decent amount of these trees, actually. Like I said, I don't build with birch that much. Usually if I build with birch, it turns into, like, flooring. Or a roof. Or, like, accent roof, more accurately, but it's just good to have, in my opinion. Also, if I really decide I don't want to build with the wood, then I'm just going to... You can just use it for sticks. Also, this is a lot easier than the spruce trees because these trees I can just stand under and just chop straight up instead of having to build up to reach the top block. So it's like, oh, I want to cut down this tree? Oh, that's fine. Just stand under it and point up. Seems to be working out pretty well. Of course, if I want to fill up a shulker box with these, it's going to take a while, but that's fine. That's even if I fill up a shulker box with these. Ooh. KOBS just took a dive. At least we didn't disconnect this time. Well, the bitrate also took a dive, I guess, so... Yeah, this is the only reason why we have so much spruce is because it was spruce was covering the entirety of our spawn, which I wanted to clear out spawn to make it more plains-like. So but now we can clear out this area for birch. I probably will replant all the birch, or I'll steal the saplings and take them with me, but again, not too worried. Eventually I would like to make a tree farm, but right now this is an okay way of getting some wood. Because this honestly doesn't take that long. Trying to think if there's any other stories I could talk about, because I did talk about a few stories while we were mining. I don't know, there's not really much going on nowadays. I've just been doing work, or... my life has become do work, record, / stream, and then sleep. I mean, repeat. So there's not really much to talk about. I don't do much in a day. I don't know, I just don't necessarily have too much of an interest to do anything else. I'm quite tired usually. Something tells me though that I don't know, maybe this would have been better if I waited to make a tree farm. But that might just be me. Maybe waiting to make a tree farm would have been too long. I should go ahead though and look up some farms this weekend from our list. I'll probably do that. Get a good total of farms set up, or just not set up, but just get a good list so that I'm not constantly looking for them. And I'll probably, well, after I get the list of them, I'll probably test out a few of them. See if they still work in 1.19. If they do, cool. The amount of times that I need to keep eating steak. I guess, to be fair, I am running around chopping down trees, so that would pick up an appetite, wouldn't it? Yep. Didn't even realize I missed that log. I guess one other thing I could have also farmed for from these guys would have been the, I don't know, the leaves and stuff, but, nah, that actually wouldn't be too bad of a thing to do either. Later, not now. Maybe I want to dedicate the bottom chest to leaves. That actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea. How are we doing on logs, by the way? If I place the logs into here now. Okay, we're about almost a third of the way there to filling this up. After almost deforesting most of this place. Yeah, man. There we go. I don't know why I keep grabbing all these saplings. Maybe it's just because I want to make sure that I have like a way of getting birch easily in the future, possibly. I'm not too sure. Is there birch now in the water? Yep. I don't think I can dolphin up onto that, right? There. That's fine, I guess. Also, dolphin is now a verb, apparently. Do. I feel like this may have been a mod, but I feel like the trees used to decay a lot faster than that. I think it may have been a mod so that you wouldn't have to be waiting around for your trees to decay. Which, I'll be honest, was really nice. Yeah, honestly, mining all these trees isn't taking as much time as I thought it would. It's definitely gonna take I'd honestly say this is probably gonna take us to the end of our stream, though. Just end up chopping birch. So I guess if you don't like chill streams, I apologize. If you wanted something more action-packed. If you want something more action-packed, I would suggest checking out the Terraria streams we're doing. We've been doing a hardcore, our hardcore Terraria streams for, I think we're on part 7 now? And we almost lost our hardcore. Yeah, spoilers, we haven't died yet, but we almost lost it yesterday. Which would have been really bad, in my opinion. But yeah, no, after we beat the Wither, a lot of things just become a little more chill around here, which honestly I'm not complaining. I enjoy. The chillness of these streams is very nice. Very, very nice. It's good to not have like constant anxiety while I'm playing this game. Not that like it's not good for my heart. Okay, I think I can stop grabbing saplings. I think I have a decent amount now. I think 80 does just fine. If I grab more saplings while I'm walking around, that's fine, but I'm not going to be actively trying to get some saplings now. Also, this gains our sticks back up, I guess. And my throat is slowly dying again. It's not like hurting or anything. It's just like my voice. I can tell my voice is starting to change a little bit more again. Like I said in the last stream, I'm more just congested than anything at the moment. That's my how I am sick at right now. But again, hopefully I'll be fine next week. So we can actually get into some more more not intense things, but more productive things. I mean, these are productive, but I don't know. Things that change the world more instead of just us doing material grinding, stuff like that. Sorry for the camera shake. I was coughing while I was coughing while I was chopping down a tree. That probably wasn't great for the eyes. I guess I should have only brought one shulker box with us. Because I know, for a fact, I just realized I left the tree floating. I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to get the jungle wood today, which is fine, because I honestly really don't build with jungle... Like, if I don't build with birch wood, I never use jungle wood. I don't know why, I just don't... I've used jungle wood maybe once in a build that happened, like, months ago. And that wasn't even on stream, that was on my own time. I don't know, I just don't necessarily like the way jungle wood looks. I don't like its color either. If I want like a reddish wood now, I can use mahogany if I ever find it. But otherwise, I don't know, just not something I'd use. I wonder how people would feel in with me streaming, like just one stream, right, where I just don't say anything, like no commentary at all. It's just me playing a game. I don't know if it would be better or worse, I'll be entirely honest. I'd like to think that me talking to you guys is, you know, a nice experience, I guess. And I hope you guys feel the same way, where it's probably better for me to actually try and keep a conversation, or I guess a one-sided conversation, because I'm usually talking to myself a lot of the time. But I feel like that's better than just silence. Well, it's not going to be just silence. Like, it's going to be the game audio, and it's going to be whatever music I'm playing or whatever music the game has. Well, other than that, there's not much else. I don't know. Food for thought, maybe another day, but I probably won't. Yeah, I probably won't do that to you guys, where I just have a stream where it's silent. Like, I don't talk at all. It just came to mind due to the fact that I am constantly muting myself to either sneeze or cough right now. I don't know, something we might do before stream wraps up is we might go and heal our tools as well. I'm not too sure about that. We might not. I did leave that tree floating. I will go back for that. I'm honestly surprised though that this entire, like, we didn't even have to go through this entire forest to get our 27 stacks of birchwood. There's also dark oak here. That will be for another day. I do like using dark oak in my builds as well though, but yeah, I'm not going to be too worried about that getting that wood right now either. How many stacks did we need left? Oh, we actually did need a decent amount. It's only 4. Almost 5 now, so it's actually not that as bad as I expected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 here. And then when we have 50 appear in our hotbar, we are done collecting birch. Then we'll head back home and wrap up the stream for today. I guess technically for the week, because I'm not going to be back Saturday and I'm not going to be back till Tuesday. And that was also, so I talked with my mom earlier before the stream, because I like keeping connections with my family, as much as I can at least. And she talked to me, and I was like, oh yeah, well you're going to be starting your stream soon, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to be starting my stream around so-and-so time. And she's like, oh, so you're going to be ending around this time then, which would have been 3 hours after I said the start time. And I was like, no, I actually don't. Here's the thing. Whenever I'm not busy, I also just realized I left this tree completely untouched. You do not get to survive. A little dark. But yeah, no, the fact of the matter is, if I'm not busy, like if I don't really think I'm going to have too much planned for the day, yeah, sure, I'll stream 3 hours. A 3-hour stream isn't that bad of an idea. But the thing is, if I'm busy, I cut it down by an hour, which I actually don't really think is too much. It is technically a third of the length, but an hour I don't think is too much time lost. But yeah, no, she thought I'd be streaming for 3 hours. I'm only streaming for 2. I don't know why I'm looking at my inventory. I said once we get to 50 logs in our hotbar, we're done. Or close to 50. We'll basically do the tree equivalent of 50 logs, if that makes sense. So if we get to, like, let's say 48 or something, like we get to a number which a tree can't produce, then yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and cut down another tree. Oh, okay, we're already starting on that. Nice. 18... 24... 29... 35... Zombies. 40... Yeah, 47 I'm fine with. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run around just a little bit, pick up some sticks, some saplings, and then we'll fly back home. I know I said I wasn't going to go around and pick up the saplings, but we are done chopping down our trees, so I think it's fine. Yeah, no, it's also good just to get these saplings for when we actually do make a tree farm, so I can just, have the trees ready. However, it does look cleaned up. Oh, nope, never mind. Go to the other side, and all these exist. Yep, it's 50. Where'd I get an egg from? Yeah, whatever. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and fly back home. Yeah, at least it's not too far actually from where our house is. Our house. And base, I guess. Yep, there's the pillager outpost. So we're not too far. Maybe do something like this, perhaps? Yeah, screw it, just use another rocket. Yep, 2 beacons. Near. Keep forgetting that I have like my Halloween skin on because, October and all that. Throw these in there. So yeah, we'll go ahead, organize our inventory up a little bit, and then I'll wrap up. So let's get all our birch logs put into here. You may be wondering why I wasn't mining oak. It's because we actually have a decent amount of oak. Anyway. Okay, put this... I was gonna say put this in here, I guess not. It's fine, just have that on our person. And there we go. That, my friends, is gonna be where we ended off for today. Sorry, stretched. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed more of this chill stream. Again, I'm sorry that we've been doing more of these chill streams. I just been under the weather as of late, so I've just been kind of taking things slow. But I am hoping that when we come back next week, I will have plans for not Monday. I keep saying Mondays, Tuesdays and Fridays for Minecraft Hardcore. Where we can go ahead and build more like farms and stuff like that. Because I really think that'd be a good thing for us to do. Farms, possibly raiding woodland mansions and ocean monuments, and just doing some build project. I want to make more progress in that kind of direction. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Again, I'll be back next week with more streams. Same schedule, same games. And yeah, as always, you guys have a great day. Take care, and I will see you guys, hopefully, in the next stream. Alright. Bye-bye.